Okay, we just got done seeing one. It was a Keanu Reeves flick called Replicas. And this movie just appeared out of nowhere. There were no trailers, no promotion. It didn't even say coming soon on the AMC app. We just looked and bam,
it just popped
there
up and
it
I
was.
was like, Keanu Reeves, and it looks like a sci-fi movie. I'm like, why not?
Yeah, let's go check it out. So I get into the theater, and I real quick, I was just kind of curious. I went to go see if there were any reviews on it, and the critic reviews are fucking terrible. They're like 1 star. They're talking about how bad the movie is. So movie starts, watching it, fucking loved it. It was a fucking good movie. Fucking good movie, man. There's nothing wrong with this movie. Now it's not John Wick. It's it's not at that level. It's not a blockbuster. It's just a well thought out, well written, fun, low budget science fiction
thriller, I guess.
Thriller.
You would call it.
Yeah.
It's not an action movie or nothing like that.
No, it's well shot. It's got a good story. The acting's good. Reeves is Reevesing the fuck out through the whole thing. You know how he is.
That's just how
but he did a good job. There's a couple scenes where there's a robot. It's CGI. It doesn't look all that good. By today's standards.
That's what I thought.
It looks like remember the old Will Smith movie I, Robot?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It looks like that. Yeah.
Imagine if that had a baby with Terminator 1. Yes, that's what it would look like. It's about a guy who works at a company called Biodyne, which sounds like a Cyberdyne.
Bio9, I think
Bio9, something.
It's supposed to be in the future, but they don't really tell you how far in the future.
Yeah, you can't really tell how far.
I don't think it's supposed to be that far in the future.
They did a good job by leaving that kind of vague.
By leaving it vague, yeah.
He's figured out how to transfer human consciousness into perhaps robots and clones.
Yeah.
With this company.
Well, they're trying to do it. They're trying to perfect it because they've been messing it up.
Well, accidentally, they get into a car wreck and his family gets killed. Yeah. So he and his buddy grab the bodies of the family and steal the consciousness.
I'm like a main science person.
And they use it in an experiment. Yeah. Right. Well, he gets it done, but he didn't really think it out too well.
He was in a bad emotional state, to be fair. I mean, maybe you wouldn't think of some of the stuff that he didn't think of either.
Right. So, can't spoil everything about it. Just, I'd recommend the movie. I had a good time.
It's like I said, it's one of those things where I guess you can't really think about it too hard. It reminded me very much of like a B movie from the 50s, like premise-wise, but it's like updated for the modern day. Where you just kind of have to roll with it. Yeah,
don't think about it. Just have a good time. You know what? It reminded me like a little bit, like a more sophisticated, up-to-date version of Arnold Schwarzenegger's The Fifth Day.
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that movie.
We just watched that not too long ago, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of a similar story where, it's kind of trying to ask the question. It's like, what makes a person a person? Like, if you make somebody like a copy, are they exactly the same?
Are they the same person or not?
Right.
They get into that. I would, there's just, I don't know why the critics didn't like that movie.
I
didn't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not a big blockbuster type of movie. And
would you give that a 10%?
No.
Fuck no. They're giving that a 1 out of 10, basically. Yes, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
no.
There's no way it's not.
It's almost kind of like they got something against this movie, and then they didn't even promote it.
That's what was really odd. It's like I didn't see, because we've seen like trailers for pretty much everything that's coming out.
Yeah, and some of it's shit.
But I didn't see a trailer for this. I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't Keanu Reeves is like still a pretty famous person, so I don't know why I didn't hear anything about it. It's like, we were looking for movies to see this week and it just popped up on the app. Like, what the fuck is that? I haven't heard about that.
This is a perfectly enjoyable science fiction.
Yeah, it's like
thriller. It's
you want to see what happens at the end. What's gonna happen?
The format of the movie feels very 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
It is kind of how the 80s throwbacks are becoming kind of popular. This is almost kind of like a very late 90s, early 2000s throwback.
Gave me a little bit of a Minority Report.
Like Minority Report and iRobot and
it's very much in that vein.
And Fifth Day. I liked it though.
So if you like those type of movies, then I don't see why you wouldn't like this one.
Nothing wrong with this movie.
Enjoyable,
Nothing wrong with this movie.
Enjoyable sci-fi movie.
And they kind of left it where maybe there could be a sequel to this if they wanted.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they finished up the story, but they left it open-ended enough.
Weird shit happens, and you know, I liked the tone of the movie. There was you weren't sure if things were going right or not, and then it kind of had the ending on it was quite cool. I liked it. I wasn't expecting that ending, but you leave the theater feeling good. So
yeah,
but you know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Okay, we just got done seeing one called The Upside. Well, it was based on a true story. What was the name of these guys that actually starred in this? Do you know those guys?
Yeah, it was Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston.
Okay.
And also Nicole Kidman was in it.
Yeah, Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman is in everything the past couple months.
She's been in a lot of movies the last couple.
Damn, she must have problems or something. She's on with the IRS, got to pay off those bills.
Or, I mean, she's super famous.
Yeah.
And she just will be in lots of stuff. But most of the stuff we've seen her
it's been pretty good. It was I'd call it a comedy drama, kind of like Odd Couple buddy flick. I'd probably call it that. It was good. It was a good mixture of comedy and drama. I enjoyed it. What do you think, Jenny?
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. I mean, especially the two actors that they had they just had such great a rapport with one another. You know what I mean? It's like if you've seen the trailers, you know that it's like I said, it's based on a true story about this very, very wealthy man who was in an accident and became a quadriplegic and ends up hiring
basically an ex-con,
an ex-con who just kind of came in, who wasn't even applying for that job.
Yeah, he didn't even really want that job.
And he just kind of gave it to him. It seemed like he did it for like shits and giggles or something.
Well, I think it was to make his other assistant mad.
Or to make his other assistant mad or something like that. But they end up developing like this really close friendship, and you know, and I think Dell, the character played by Kevin Hart, is like, he like gives him a second lease on life, you know, like. Right. So it's like you said, it's a little bit like a fish out of water kind of story too, but it's a really good buddy flick. Based on
the trailers, I thought it was going to be something more along the lines. Remember the movie Trading Places?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like that, but really, what it came out, it was really, it was a lot more like that movie. What was it? Scent of a Woman. Remember about with the blind guy. Kind of reminded me of that movie. If you like that movie, you'd like this one.
God, I saw that such a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
I only saw it one time in the theater, so whenever it came out.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
But no, I thought it was pretty good.
It was excellent, I thought, and we saw it, and it was like the theater was packed, man.
Yeah, it's packed.
And it seemed like everybody really liked it. A lot of laughter and everything.
Yeah,
so,
I
really enjoyed it.
It was
excellent.
Good reaction from the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Jenny and I just got done seeing, there's a dog movie. What was the name of it?
A Dog's Way Home.
The Dog's Way Home. Dog's Way Home was about a dog who got lost and had to find his way back home. So, you know.
Just like the title.
Just like the title of the movie. It's difficult to judge a movie like this because
we're definitely not putting idiots.
Yeah, I guess it's a kid's movie. The dog. I'll tell you what, this is one of the biggest pieces of shit I've actually ever seen. That movie was fucking difficult, man, to sit through that thing. The voice acting and the script was really, really wooden, really terrible. Nothing gelled. There wasn't any smooth transitions from one thing to the next. The quality of the movie, I'd say, it'd be like on par with like a really badly done Hallmark movie.
Yeah, it definitely did have that vibe about it.
Really bad CGI, bad voice acting, and it wasn't so much the actress who was doing the voice acting; it was the script she was given. And what's funny is that it's being narrated by a dog, but none of the other animals actually can talk or anything like. It just didn't really make any sense. Every character in it was some kind of over-the-top stereotype. You had it was just bad.
Well, like I said, it's I guess it's based on the book. I can't remember the name of the guy that writes them, but he's written a shit ton of these, I guess. He wrote like A Dog's Journey that was about like dog reincarnation, and they're also making a movie out of that because we saw the trailer.
Dog reincarnation.
Yeah,
that's what we
came
need.
to see this. And it's like, honestly, it's like we're kind of, there wasn't a lot of movies playing. It was either this or Vice, and we weren't in the mood for a political movie, so we ended up seeing this one. It's like I said, it's probably fine for kids, but...
There was a kid in the audience, that kid didn't give a shit about this movie.
That kid was like 2.
That kid was like 2? Yeah.
She was just sitting there going, dog.
And what was funny is there were old people in the theater, and they were chuckling, and I was like, man, they're entertained by this? I just wanted out of there.
I would have liked it better if it was about a kitty. There was kitties in it, but the weird thing is that most of the cats that were in it, like other than the wild cats at the beginning that like saved the puppy and everything like that, hero cats, they were real, but their motion seemed like it was CGI'd. I mean, later on, yes, I know you can't train bobcats or cougars or anything like that, but the CGI like on the cougar was really, really bad. I think the tiger on Walking Dead was better.
Oh, Tiger on Walking Dead was a lot
better. At least that mostly looked
It was just the movie was, you could tell that the movie was just kind of thrown together, and it was made on the fly, and it was made cheap.
Because those books are so successful.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of them there are. Like I said, I know of A Dog's Journey, and I know about this one. I was under the impression that there were a lot of these, and they were like bestsellers. It's just a very I think Snopes.com has a word for it. They call it glurge, where it's just like this just overly sappy kind of like trying to manipulate your emotions and
it's not really working and
stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, like I love animals, seriously. So I'm not shitting on the poor dogs and cats that had to be in this movie.
Well, they also tried to even kind of bring it. I'm a veteran. I'm a disabled vet. They even brought in the VA and soldier shit, and the soldier bullshit was so fucking cheesy in this.
It really was very, very cheesy.
Even me, I was like embarrassed as prior service. I'm like, oh shit, because the way all the veterans were portrayed was just stereotypical, over the top,
they were trying to give him like a hand job. It seemed like the whole movie, like in the most offensive possible way.
Everything was offensive about the movie. Everything was fucking offensive about the movie, including like all the attempts at being PC were just offensive. It was just come on. And when the movie started, it showed the studio, and it's English and Chinese characters. So this is some kind of a Chinese studio working here in the United States. I know that out of like the 6 big studios, 5 of them are now under Chinese ownership. So I think part of what they do is churn out a bunch of, because I've seen that logo before, and they're all kind of like this Hallmark level, Lifetime level productions, like something you'd see on television on cheap cable channel. And it seems like there's one of them out there that's just making those. Yeah, and this is one of them.
This definitely did seem like one. Like I said, it was kind of hard.
It's rough.
But I just feel bad for the poor dogs and kitties. Just saying.